Hello and welcome back to Bunnex Investment Group. In this video, we are going to talk and clarify how to use the TDI indicator. Of course, this is the most free trading indicator available to us, and I'll be able to provide you at the end of this video. So make sure you stick up to the end so that you can get one for yourself. Firstly, the TDI, or the Traders Dynamic Index, which is this one on the bottom part of my chart, is basically an indicator that reads market sentiment and volatility at the same time. There are blue bands, which we call volatility bands, the green line, which is the RSI line, the yellow, which is the moving 50, and then the red, which is the signal line. So basically, a lot of people actually try to buy and short when there is a scenario like this one, whereby the RSI line goes outside the bands. We call this scenario sharkfin, but it's wrong to buy right away when this happens. So how do we use this indicator to get entries? So there are three things that you need to look at. The first one being the sharkfin. The shark fin is the first thing that actually we need to see before we actually make an entry. So the shark fin is basically telling you that get ready to get into the markets, right? Then the second thing is we need to see interaction of the RSI line, which is the one in green, with the moving 50, which is the yellow one. So by interaction, we are saying the RSI line must pierce through the moving 50. That's the second step. So just to summarize the steps that we have already mentioned, the first is to see a shark fin whereby the RSI is going outside the bands, and then the second is seeing the RSI line piercing through the moving 50, and then here's the last one, which is basically the retest and entry of the moving 50. So it's basically shark fin piercing through the moving 50, retest of the moving 50 again for our entry. So in this particular case, I'm on the H1 time frame, and we are going to have some examples where we had a shark fin, and after that shark fin we had points of market entry. In this case, we can see that a shark fin was introduced or was issued at this particular point in time, and we can see at this particular point there are traders that were trapped to trade right away or to short the market right away. These traders had their stop loss hit because the market kept on going to the upside. So we are saying this shark fin is to prepare yourself to make an entry. The second stage is to see the market piercing through the moving 50, which happened at this particular point. Then the entry will come when the RSI retest the moving 50, and some would love to see when the RSI crosses the signal line as their point of market entry. So it's shark fin, pierce of the moving 50, and then retest of the moving 50. As you can see, this is where we were going to make our entry, and the market went our way. We can go forth to see more examples on how this actually behaved. We can see a shark fin was issued here. It's not a point of entry. We need to see PS and retest, but it was not issued. And we can move forward again. We can see another shark fin was issued at this particular point in time. We had a shark fin, we had a PS. After that PS, we wanted to see a retest and a crossover of the RSI line and the signal line. We can see the market actually obeyed what we wanted. It went in our direction, and a 2-to-1 or a positive reward to risk ratio was satisfied. In this case, we can see as well there was a shark fin. After that shark fin pierced through, and a retest was issued at this particular point. Although the market went just a few pips in our direction, this could have made a break-even trade. And in this particular case, we can see another shark fin which was issued here, then a PS was issued at this particular point, and a retest of the 50 was issued here, and the market went our way. So from back testing, we can see that this particular strategy is of high probability of success, which we are talking about 75 and above percent win rate if we do these things consistently over and over again. On that note, we've come to the end of our today's video. Let me know what you think about this strategy in this comment section. I'll be happy to answer all questions. Have a blessed day.